We have been told that the 20th century was the American century, defined by the mastery of the atom and the silicon chip. We are currently being told that the 21st century will be the Chinese century, defined by the mastery of high-speed rail and artificial intelligence. But both of these narratives are missing the true variable. We are entering the era of quantum sovereignty, a new great game, where the nations that can build and stabilize a quantum stack will essentially be operating in a different reality from those that cannot. This is not just a technological upgrade. It is a fundamental reordering of global power. For the last 30 years, the internet acted as a great equalizer, allowing small nations and insurgent groups to challenge superpowers through asymmetric cyber warfare. Quantum technology is the great divider. It is a force that will concentrate power in the hands of the few, creating a gap between the quantum haves and the quantum have-nots that will be impossible to bridge with classical means. To understand the stakes of this race, you have to look at the concept of intelligence overmatch. In every conflict in human history, the side with better information has had the advantage. But that advantage was always limited by the speed of human analysis and the inherent flaws in classical data models. Quantum sovereignty means the end of the secret as a concept. If you possess a functional, fault-tolerant quantum computer, you can crack the legacy encryption of your adversaries, you can simulate their economic reactions to a strategic move before you even make it, and you can map their hidden assets using quantum gravity sensors that are physically impossible to jam. You're not just playing a faster game of chess. You are the only person on the board who can see the future paths of every piece. This creates a state of permanent cognitive superiority that makes traditional deterrence obsolete. This overmatch extends into the physical world through resource hegemony. We have discussed how quantum computers can architect new materials and energy sources. In a world of quantum sovereignty, a nation no longer depends on foreign energy or rare minerals from a hostile neighbor. They have the quantum algorithms to design synthetic alternatives that are cheaper, more efficient, and locally produced. They possess the post-scarcity advantage. While the rest of the world is fighting over the last scraps of 20th century resources, the quantum sovereign nations will be building a 22nd century economy from the subatomic level up. This will create a global economic divergence that makes the Industrial Revolution look like a minor technical adjustment. Tactically, this sovereignty changes the nature of the battlefield by creating what we call the Centaur and the swarm. Imagine an autonomous drone swarm that is not just following a program, but is entangled in a real-time quantum network. It cannot be jammed because it does not use radio waves for its core logic, it uses quantum states. It does not need GPS because it uses internal quantum sensors to map its position with centimeter precision by measuring the Earth's gravitational field. It can recognize an enemy target through a wall of artificial noise because it uses quantum machine learning to see patterns that are mathematically invisible to classical radar. This is a force that can operate in the most denied and contested environments on Earth and win before the adversary even knows the engagement has begun. The danger of this era is the quantum divide. If a country or a corporation reaches quantum supremacy, the point where a quantum machine can perform a task that is impossible for any classical machine, and keeps that technology proprietary, they effectively become a digital god. They can rewrite the rules of global finance, military engagement, and scientific discovery without oversight. The late mover advantage does not exist in the quantum world. Because quantum tech is used to build even better quantum tech, the winner of the first stage of the race will likely stay in the lead indefinitely. This is why we are seeing billions of dollars in state-level investment from Washington to Beijing. It is a race to define the operating system of human civilization for the next 1,000 years. For those of us on the front lines of engineering and security, the lesson is clear. Resilience is no longer an option, it is a requirement. We cannot rely on the safety of classical systems that are about to become obsolete. We have to build our hardware, our networks, and our mindsets with the assumption that the quantum world is already here. We are moving out of the age of the interconnected world and into the age of the entangled world. The lines on the map matter less than the qubits in the server room. The great game has moved into the subatomic realm, and the first move has already been made. If you want to understand how we are preparing for a world where power is measured in coherence and entanglement, stay with us. The era of the quantum hegemony has begun.